What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm headed over here to see about getting my tractor from my parents' house. We're done loading scrap iron and everything over there. I'm in the wrong truck. This truck is not set up to pull that, but I have my dad's trailer behind me with my washing machine on it. As you can see, my washing machine went out. I hauled the last load of scrap. My washing machine went out the night before I hauled it, so I swung by Lowe's and picked up a new washing machine. The truck and everything, the trailer's all hooked up to this truck, and so I was either gonna have to swap everything over and hook this trailer onto my other truck to come get my tractor, or I decided just to come on over here to return this trailer to him and then see if this truck will pull the tractor back. Last time I tried that, didn't have very much luck. The transmission wanted to overheat. You guys have watched the channel, know the deal on that. This 4-speed, it's not geared right to pull these hills and stuff, and getting it going, it doesn't want to work right. So anyway, it does fine towing lighter stuff up to 10, 12, 14,000 pounds, but this tractor and trailer is about 19.5. I have scaled it. It's just shy of 20,000 pounds. So anyway, we'll be over here in a little bit, and then we'll get this trailer here unhooked and see about getting the other one hooked up, and hopefully we can make it on back to the house, ease on back to the house with it. See, these 48RE transmissions run hot, even not towing anything. I'm just towing this empty trailer with a washing machine, and we're at 175 already, so there's not a whole lot of leeway between that temperature and being overheated. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It's cool out and it's raining, and hopefully I can just ease along there and not get no big hurry, and hopefully make it on back to the house. All right, guys, I got her loaded up on there. I've got the tractor sitting back about 2 foot further than I usually have it, pulling it in my other truck. This truck here doesn't have the suspension that my other truck does, and anyway, it's squatted pretty good there. Usually whenever I pull this with my other truck that I should be pulling this with, I have this ballast box here set and slam up on the deck of the trailer, and as you see, it's sitting on a dovetail there. So we got a lot of weight. I don't know how well the old Dodge is gonna tow this thing, but maybe we can make it to the house, not get in no hurry with it. Maybe we'll be all right. All right, guys, temperature is 183 on the trans tip. Getting started. I'm gonna turn the overdrive off, because we ain't gonna be needing no overdrive, I can promise you that. This what heats up the fluid right here. The thing's so high geared. Going up a little hill though. Getting out of the yard. Get out on the road here, got to ease down a little back road, and we'll get out on the main highway in a minute. All right, guys, we're pulling out on one of the main roads. It's going downhill though, so we should be all right, but we already up to 190s on a transmission temp. long as we ain't got to stop too many times to take off. Just ease along in third gear, I think we'll be alright. Alright guys, we're trying to climb a little hill here. I got turned on another road. Second gear we're in there. That's building some heat with that converter not locked. There we go, third gear and the converter locked. Approaching the 200-degree mark. 39 pounds of boost, 1,318 on the EGTs. This truck don't have an exhaust brake either. I figured it would do okay once I got it up and rolling, the converter locked. It don't like taking off though, especially from a dead stop. .200-degree on the trans temp. Hill we climb here. It's doing alright once it got in third gear and the converter locked. I figured it would. Transmission temp's coming back down to 193. The stopping and going is the issue with this truck. That and the suspension is not near as heavy as the other one. .2400 RPMs in third gear, 58, 59 mile an hour. This is a pretty good pull here up this hill, but it's doing okay. Alright guys, we made it back to the house here. Our transmission temperature is a little bit over 200 degrees is where it settled out at. It's a little cooler outside today than it was the last time I tried this, and I was also a lot easier on the throttle. Alright guys, so we made it back. Pretty non-eventful. Thing pulled excellent once they got it up, up to speed, and the converter locked in third gear, which I knew it would, because I've driven those trucks before with the 6-speed standard in them, and they pull excellent. The problem with the 48 RE is it just doesn't have enough gears, and the gear ratio is too high in first gear. It doesn't want to take off from a stop. If you take off like stop and go traffic, especially on your incline, that's what happened to me before. I was moving the thing around in the yard, and I had already got the transmission, I guess, heat soaked, and I have a pretty good hill out of my yard, and then when I leave my house going that direction, there's a pretty good hill too, and so that's what happened before. And then I didn't go far enough for the transmission to cool back down and turn around and came back up the hill, and so that's why I had such an issue before. Still doesn't pull, like the Duramax does. Going down the road it does. The truck doesn't have quite the suspension to handle it. You can tell it moves the truck around more, and I have the tractor setting back further. But as far as taking off, the Duramax hands down with that 6-speed Allison. You know, it has the gear ratio. You don't have to gas on it near that hard. It's a takeoff, and I believe that if you got on a steep enough incline with its 48 RE, that you couldn't even get the truck to go up the hill. My friend has the 68 RFE in his 2016 3500, and there's a steep hill that he goes out of a pasture getting up onto a road, and he has to lock it in 4-wheel drive, 4-low, to even get up the hill, because the truck will not allow, the engine programming will not allow it to put enough torque through the transmission. It's torque limited, and it won't even spin the tires, just sit there and hum. And that's the same thing this 48 RE does, but the Duramax doesn't have that problem. If you do enough tuning on this Dodge here, you can eliminate that, but you're still going to have the problem with the transmission overheating, as well as possibility of breaking shafts if you try to put that much power through it, pulling this kind of weight. And so anyway, I just wanted to see if I could do it, and as I say, I already had the other trailer hooked up, didn't want to unhook it, so I thought if I took it easy we could make it happen, because I towed 15,000 with this truck before several times, and I did have issues even towing 15,000. If it was 100 degrees outside and stop and go traffic, I did have some issues with the transmission temperature getting up, you know, 215 or so. But anyway, it's only like 60 degrees out here today, so I think last time I did it, it was, you know, probably mid 80s or something, and had a little issue. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, get this thing unloaded here, get it off here, get it put in the shop, and wrap this video up. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.